So that particular person, like I had gotten a whiff of something he was working on a while back when he was talking on YouTube, because he's back up on there. And I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to say it because I just don't want to. Not because it's a bad word or anything that he's done or I did was wrong ever. We were like good friends at one point, worked together, but it was very professional situation, and people made it out to be like one of those things. You know what I'm saying? That they talk about behind closed doors, and it wasn't that. So anyway, long story short, and to make it a quick topic, there was a because of everything that was going on with the kids that were being rounded up, being homeless, and them like gathering us up all like together at one time, which people started thinking was weird, and then a bunch of kids going missing, and then a bunch of kids like just their clothes showing up and all like this. They started to think something was really going on. Like they had to have been like something had to have been like hunting them down. And that's when this story gets really weird. And I don't know, I need to do a little bit more research. Hold on, let me go look up something really fast. Okay, I just had to take a pause because it's going to start a riot when I tell this story, but nobody's going to believe me. But one of the reasons that there was a big riot in LA is because it came out that, and this is because of my dad. My dad was doing an investigation back then, and so was this Hollywood director who had hired my dad. But my dad couldn't come across the border because he was dealing with a custody dispute with my mom because I had been kidnapped and trafficked down into South America and had to make my way back. And it was a long ass journey. And when I got back, I met him and I told him what happened, and he was just amazed by my story. So he was like, well, I got another story for you. And so he told me about what had happened because of stuff like that and all the trafficking, and how the kids that I had been like helping to try to get them food and get them off the street and get them into homes, how they had been like savagely and brutally, is what he said, put on like transport buses and taken to God knows where. He said that's how he said it. I said, where did they go? He said, God knows where. He said they were throwing those kids on the buses, even on those duck boats, he said, and just getting them out of town really quickly. And I was like, why would they do that? I don't understand. And he said, the same reason that they took somebody I cared about. He said, somebody like you who was down here on the street, but I considered her like my daughter. And so I was like, which one was she? And he said, not one of these. She didn't make it back. And he said, that's why I still have all of her stuff in bags and everything, and I don't forget about her. Like, I go and get it and look at it and talk about her and remember her memory.